DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, I am Win Peñano with today's DFA Online. Hosting the ASEAN meetings this year is a significant responsibility for the Philippines, especially as talks continue on a South China Sea Code of Conduct, according to Foreign Affairs Secretary Maria Teresa Lazaro. Speaking at the Kapihan sa Manila Hotel on Wednesday, Lazaro said ASEAN remains a key pillar of the country's foreign policy, with the Philippines playing a crucial role in guiding regional discussions on economic, political, and socio-cultural issues. She noted that the international community is closely watching how the country leads the bloc amid global challenges. The Philippines is set to host hundreds of meetings this year, including the ASEAN Leaders Summit in Cebu and Pasay. Lazaro's statement came after calls by lawmakers to consider a proposal to postpone the summit and allocate its budget for subsidies to cushion the impact of the Middle East conflict on the economy. The recommendation was earlier raised by former Finance Secretary Gary Teves, who said the Philippines' deferment of its hosting duties could save the country about 17 billion pesos. Lazaro said any proposal to postpone the hosting will be decided by the Office of the President.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
In our news, the Philippine ambassador to Singapore has held talks with Qatar's envoy to discuss regional developments and bilateral cooperation. Philippine Ambassador Medardo Macaraig met with Qatari Ambassador Abdulaziz Al-Malki Al-Jehani, where both officials underscored the need for de-escalation in the Middle East and called for a return to dialogue with humanitarian concerns as a priority. The Qatari envoy reaffirmed his country's role in mediation efforts, while Ambassador Macaraig expressed appreciation for Qatar's assistance in the repatriation of Filipinos affected by the conflict. Both sides also reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening Philippines-Qatar relations ahead of the 45th anniversary of diplomatic ties in May.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
More news from the Philippine Service posts the Philippine Consulate General in Guangzhou is pushing for stronger trade ties with China's Guangdong province. Consul General Iri Cruz Arribas met with officials of the China Council for the Promotion of International Trade Guangdong on March 20 to discuss expanding bilateral trade and boosting foreign investments. Proposals include organizing business delegations, holding business matching activities, and participating in major events such as the China ASEAN Expo and the APEC Leaders Meeting later this year. Arribas also proposed closer collaboration with the Philippine Chamber of Commerce to support joint ventures and trade missions. With around 500,000 companies in Guangdong seeking global expansion, the Philippines is positioning itself as a key investment destination. Guangdong remains the country's largest provincial trading partner in China.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And in the United States, the Philippine Consulate General in New York, in partnership with the National Federation of Filipino-American Associations, or NAFA, held the second annual Filipino Nonprofit Leadership Playbook on March 14. The hybrid seminar gathered Filipino community leaders from across the United States, both in person and online, to promote professional and sustainable community service. Consul Ana Guerra emphasized the importance of designing impactful programs, securing funding responsibly, and measuring real results. NAFA President Rachel Ocampo reaffirmed the group's commitment to leadership development. The seminar featured a lecture on building effective programs, from mission planning and community engagement to funding strategies and impact measurement. The event also included networking sessions to share best practices among participants.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that wraps up today's DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Win Peñano. Good day.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.